How are we doing, guys? Moose here. Welcome back to episode number 73 of our West Ham United career mode. And what an episode we have planned for you guys. Barcelona comes to Upton Park. And I know what you're thinking. It's going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. We already beat them once. That's nothing. I'm not worried about it at all. It's Barcelona, people. Don't get too complaints here. Lacazette leading the line, of course, and you look at a guy like Suarez coming here, we know how difficult it's going to be. We're going to revert to our 4-4-2 diamond. That's what we played so well against Barcelona last time. Basically, we let them control the pace and tempo of the game, and we tried to hit them on the counterattack as well as we could. Rondon's not fully fit, so he's not going to be starting this match, but of course, he did score the huge goal for us in the last match. Just a smidge of the Champions League anthem for you as we look at Lionel Messi. I mean, what a player he is. We saw that West Ham logo, how beautiful it looked in the stands. That's unbelievable. The crowd is just ecstatic for this. We got Lacazette in good form, 3 goals in 3 matches, and Neymar 2 in his last match. 2 fantastic players to watch out for. Of course, Jackie Butland was the star of the last match. We do have a former Barcelona player in Roberto in the starting lineup and Teo on the bench, so a couple former Barcelona boys. Dyer will return. Payet will try and work his magic and see what he can do against this MSN that Barcelona is going to run out against us. I mean, we take a look at their lineup here. They're just sickening. Neymar, Suarez, Messi up front. Their midfield still hasn't changed. They've brought Hummels in to the middle of their back four. I mean, if you take the original Barcelona team and add Hummels, I mean, what a team they are running out against us. And, of course, they show off the ability they have very early on. Ogbonna gets absolutely done in by Suarez, and this is the first moment that really makes you scratch your head. I don't know if Suarez ran out of pace or what, but he decides, you know, I'm going to pass it off. And Neymar, thankfully, was stopped by Butland, which goes out for a corner. It's whipped in. Neymar or Rakitic, one of the two, they both converge on the ball, win the corner. And, thankfully for us, it does go off the post behind Jack Butland. It's whipped back in for Busquets, who gets a head on it, and thankfully it is corralled by Jackie Butland. We hold Barcelona off for the time being. But into the 32nd minute, now Neymar skips around Gregory van der Veer. They've had numerous clashes before. Butland with an unbelievable save at his near post to keep out the Brazilian or Portuguese, who probably has Brazilian ancestry, or other way around, I guess Brazil's Portuguese ancestry. But either way, Massana whips the ball in, and unfortunately, his free kick is turned aside. Pjanic then here lays the ball off to Dimitri Payet. We've got Payet, dances around Jordi Alba, creates a chance for himself, and he skies the strike. He just hammers it, tries to go near post on Bravo, and doesn't beat him, unfortunately. 48th minute now, into the second half. Busquets on the ball. No scoring as of yet. Nobody's burned the dead like Iniesta could be that man, though. Butland with another unbelievable save to keep out Iniesta as he looks to create that chance. Messi, though, whips a free kick in, looking for the head of Busquets, and Butland, equal to the task, yet again beats the ball away. And we do come forward to substitute Lacazette. He's feeling some pain, so he's going to come up for Rondon, and minutes later, Payet on the ball. He turns and whips, dances around to Sergio Busquets, uses those little samba skills that somehow he's picked up. Wall's whipped in, though. Rondon, it's come out of nowhere. You didn't expect it. Roberto clips the ball over the top of the defense, and it's a lovely ball. Payet with some beautiful skills. Roberto just whips in. Bravo comes out the punch. He misses the ball completely, and Rondon scored for the second time against Barcelona. He is the Barcelona nemesis, really. It's unbelievable how he finds a goal back of the net. His first touch of the game into the back of the net, and we might be on the verge of a shock victory again that would seal the top of the group for us. But Messi not to be outdone here. He whips the ball inside to Iniesta, strikes it. Great save from Butland. The ball finds Dani Alves. It's whipped back in. We cleared away. We're staving off what looks to be the inevitable. Suarez on the ball now. He plays it to Iniesta towards the back post, but Butland with another huge save. He clears the ball away. Alves now finds Luis Suarez. He dances inside John Anthony Brooks. Gets the wrong side of the German-American. And he finds the top corner on Butland. All those saves go for naught as Suarez levels things up. And it really was a matter of time. The field has been slanted toward our goal the entire match. Suarez, beautiful control and pace to skip around John Anthony Brooks. And he does find the leveler. And Iniesta on the ball now. Chips over the top. Neymar! I don't believe what I've just seen. Neymar with what's the goal of the season right now, and unfortunately it's not from one of our players. Iniesta, what looked to be a little nothing ball, he chips over the top for Neymar, and he decides, you know, instead of trying to take it down and beat some defenders, let's just go for the bicycle, scissor, I don't even know what you want to call it, volley. He gets power on, the placement is perfect, nothing Butland can do. And just like that, Barcelona snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. One final chance for us. Lanzini on the ball. He plays inside to Miralem Pjanic. Unfortunately, his strike is straight down the throat of Bravo. And that man, Neymar, would be our nemesis today. What a goal he scores. And I mean, if there's going to be a goal we're going to lose on, I am more than happy for it to be that. I'm not happy about the loss, but we played valiantly. Barcelona, again, 8 shots on target to our 2. We held him in check possession-wise, which was very good. Man of the match for me was actually the former Barcelona man, Sergi Roberto. Gets a 6.8 from FIFA. He's our highest-rated player. 2 Moose Mighty Hammer points in the voting are going to go to Jack Butland, who I thought was very, very solid, and 1 Moose Mighty Hammer point to Dimitri Payet, who I thought did very well in pulling the strings for our offense, in spite of the fact that we only scored a single solitary goal. But not a bad performance overall. It's our first loss in the group, and who'd have thought it would have come 5 matches in. But Lacazette will be out for 5 days with a bruised elbow, unfortunately, which will limit his participation in our next match. And Payet's been suspended, which means he will miss our next Champions League match, our final group match, which is against Ajax. But against Swansea City, of course, we are going to play a 4-2-3-1, a lone striker because of Lacazette's injury, and we are going to see Rondon get his chance up front by himself. Carrillo and Teo come back in the lineup, as well as we know how dangerous those wingers can be for us, and hopefully they will do the job. Of course, they've been very inconsistent. That's why we've not played the wingers so much this season, just because the likes of Teo and Carrillo, Antonio, they've been very inconsistent this year. They'll have fantastic matches and then they'll have poor matches, whereas Roberto, Pjanic, our midfielders have been so solid for us that it's been tough to go away from that diamond formation. But with our strikers' injuries really piling up, that's something we are going to have to consider. But of course, Swansea City, their attacking lineup, at least, is going to be very similar to what you've seen before. They've got the likes of Tabanu, Fulton, a couple of guys you might not recognize. But otherwise, they got Mishu back from loan, Ayew, John Joe Shelby, of course, who's a West Ham fan in real life. So, sorry, John Joe, we're going to have to try and dominate you here. But Swansea, they've given up the most goals. We've scored the most goals, so hopefully that's an omen of things to come. 21st minute, though, Iorfa finds Christian Teo, lays off to Kiyate. He finds Lanzini, who's going to strike it from range. And it was very close. Tasty little shot from the Argentine. The jewel. Look at the skill pass from Lanzini there. A no-looker. Finds eventually Rondon. Roberto runs onto it. Great chance for him. And he snatches at the chance. And Nordfeldt makes the saves. And we're not able to break the deadlock yet. Late in the first half, though, Lanzini into Rondon. He goes for the spectacular. That was a pure bicycle kick. Unfortunately, it's blocked in front, and we don't find the back of the net. Pjanic with a free kick down the 48th minute. He tests the goalkeeper from Swansea, who's in fantastic form to not give up anything yet. We've had a couple of really good chances. First real chance for Swansea, though, as Mishu plays through Ayew eventually, but Iorfa comes back and makes a sensational block. Good to see him really getting his chance here at right back. Makes a couple of really good blocks. Rangel, though, into Cork, who strikes from range. The former Southampton man, Tess Butland, who makes a really, really good save to keep things deadlocked as they are, though. Antonio in the 75th minute. He danced around Andrew Rangel. Lovely bit of play as he shows some tenacity to win the ball back off of Ashley Williams. Can he create the chance? Rondon has to score! Oh my word, he's missed. You would surely expect him to have scored from there. He doesn't. Pjanic with the ball into the box, so he marauds forward. He's taken down. He's swiped out, and we've won a penalty. That seems to be our real bread and butter, is when we get into a real snatch of a chance, we win a penalty. Pjanic wins. He's going to be the man to step up and take it, and he's given us the lead. Bit dodgy, you might have to say. I mean, it's a clear penalty, dodgy way to take the lead, but I think it's been deserved. We've had so many quality chances. We've been unfortunate not to take the lead, but Miralem Pjanic, ball in the back of the net. The former Roma man scores his first goal in the Premier League for us. It's a lovely finish, composed, best penalty you'll ever see, top corner, and we do take that 1-0 advantage, so we'll look to hold on to. But Swansea looking to test us here. Montero on the ball, into Shelby. Oh, great block by Reece Oxford. He clears up and shows some lovely bit of composure to play the ball forward to Rondon, which will start a counterattack, which I'll just tell you right now comes to nothing. I wanted to show the highlight because Oxford was a man-mountain in this matchup. Just wanted to show off his lovely passing range and the great block that he did have. One final chance, though, for Swansea as they roll the dice here. Rangel tries to play a ball over the top. He's found Dyer, who's in behind the defense, but he just goes close. Unfortunately for Swansea at the near post, and that would be all she wrote. We come away with the 3 points, a huge victory in our quest for the Premier League title. We came up short, you'll remember, last season, so we're trying to come away with some silverware here in the league this year. That's our ultimate goal, and we are getting even closer to that possibility. But man of the match for me, like I said, man mountain was Reece Oxford. 2 Moose Mighty Hammer points are going to go to Miralem Pjanic, and 1 is going to go to Dominic Iorfa for another solid performance at the back. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. The support on this channel has been unbelievable. And as always, we'll see you in the next West Ham episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. We will see you very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Like we always do with this time. I got to shine.